Hello everyone and welcome back to Goddess of Victory NIKKE. George Lord 10 here, and last time we hopped into NIKKE, we went through the Boom the Ghost event, the summer event, and as part of that we of course got Rappy Red Hood's gacha skin here, and as well as playing through the entire event and getting all the resources we can get through the event, and we actually learned a little bit more. Well, at the very end of it, kind of the fact that there's pretty much a sinister individual, one of the deputy chiefs of the Ark, who may have some sinister plans involving Dorothy. And I believe his name is Doban. I want to say his name is pronounced, but needless to say, the guy is just like, he's pretty much Anderson if he was just pretty much a totally just more or less despicable in a way. But at the time of this recording, we have a little under 2 days left at the time of recording this session to see about getting more gems before we see about potentially pulling for Dorothy's serendipity before her banner disappears for potentially at least a year. More or less, there's the potential that she'll return like next summer, given the fact that she is a limited pilgrim. So she's not going to be in the base pool like any other pilgrim. So for the time being, we need to see about grinding for gems. In terms of vouchers, we have over 50. We have 53, but we could also use the safety net of gems as well, because with the amount of gold mileage I have 58. So if I want the more or less the safety net of having gold mileage to potentially fall back on to guarantee at least a copy of Dorothy, I need effectively like 142 pulls worth. So between the vouchers I have right now, I need like, say, let's see, I have effectively 20 pulls with gems, and then another 50, and then the 53. So if we keep it, so more or less, I have 73 pulls worth pretty much between gems and vouchers. So if I'm going to by chance have enough, if I'm going to get enough gold mileage, so that way if the off chance I don't get lucky and pull Dorothy early on, then I have that as a safety net so I can actually guarantee myself to get Dorothy. Essentially I'm going to need at least another 70 pulls worth of gems, at least. Well, actually, no, roughly another, yeah, let me do some quick math on my phone, just to be sure I'm kind of doing the math right. So say 200 minus 158, or not 158, minus 58 is 142, and I have pretty much 73 pulls worth of gems right now. Oh, gems and vouchers. So I need effectively another 69 pulls worth of gems and or advanced recruit vouchers, which I'm not going to be able to get more advanced recruit vouchers at the moment unless I get any of those passes. But if I can grind enough gems, potentially, if I grind enough gems, then there is a chance that I may actually be able to do pulls and at least potentially guarantee getting Dorothy serendipity with mileage. And if anything, I mean, who knows, luck may be on my side and I may get Dorothy early, which would be great. If I can get at least a copy of her, then I wouldn't mind. but getting at least one copy of Dorothy's Serendipity is pretty much the goal. Getting a minimum of one copy for each of the summer units slash limited units is pretty much the goal. But we're gonna kick off the more or less the grind with the next campaign chapter, chapter 19. Whoops, I accidentally clicked on Boom the Ghost. Actually, we can actually hop back here so I can show that I actually went into the mini game here, BFG cleanup, and I actually took care of the rest of the missions for the mini game. So I managed to get all the special rewards here. And also, these are some of the images that you can actually get when you have the score results screen. And with each of the more or less containers, there's actually a special background in the minigame's background itself. This one was the first one that we saw of Elg. And then we also have one of Dorothy in her red, or of Rappy, sorry, in her red flavor swimsuit. And then lastly, Dorothy in her swimsuit. So yeah, using those, you can pretty much make use those as wallpapers in a way. But yeah, that's pretty much all done there. And of course, we did collect 2 more of the lost relics. So with that, I'm pretty sure, as far as I know, there's not going to be any more lost relics. So, Boom the Ghost is effectively complete. And the only thing left now is pretty much the grind, because aside from, of course, trying to pull for Dorothy and Elg, there's also the fact that I need to, well, I'm going to need the gems anyway, so I could pull for characters such as, of course, Scarlet and Rosanna, and then the other rerun characters as well.
No need to hesitate.
Also, speaking of pulls, there was actually, at the time of this recording, updated details dropped in terms of more or less the new versions of Emma, Unwa, and Vesti that are dropping. And they are all pretty much known as tactical upgrades, more or less. So kind of, in a way, they are more or less special versions of Emma, Unwa, and Vesti, but thankfully with every single one of them, they're actually going to be pretty much just like ordinary recruitment. So pretty much once their banners end, like it says here, for Emma, for example, Emma Tactical Upgrade will be available in Ordinary Recruit, Social Point Recruit, and from Mold items. And that's pretty much the same for Uma and Vesti. Now, how these banners are going to work, because it is 3 units back to back, Emma's here is going to drop on at the time of recording on August 4th, and it's going to be running till September. Actually, no, it's going to be dropping on the 7th of August for Emma, and hers going to run till September 4th. Unwa's banner is going to drop a week later on the 14th, but then ends on the same day, September 4th, which means hers is going to be potentially for less time, which is weird. And then with Vesti, with her banner, hers will drop then the next week on the 21st of August, and it's going to run, and her banner will end 1 week after the banners for Emma and Unwa on September 11th. And also with the special event that's going on, that's going to involve the more or less new tactical upgrade versions of Absolute, there's actually going to be a fully voiced event, also called Absolute. So in terms of that event, we may get a little more, maybe some more context on the trio after they've received their glow-ups. Though, of course, of the three, arguably Uwa got the most glow-up when it comes to the three. But, anywho, that's gonna be for another time. For now, it's grind time. So, to the campaign. And if anything off screen, I may try to, if my team is relatively strong enough, I may try to grind some more in the hard mode. But for now, we need to see about normal mode. But chapter 19, Eden. Now, from what I remember last time, essentially, with help from Anderson, we received a very large stockpile of resources so we could see about more or less making a venture to a special area so we can, I believe, see about getting more Vapaus, if not trying to manufacture it. But based on what I could tell from the missions here, from what I could tell, 19 is going to be relatively short based on the mission count. But we shall see.
It is not becoming to rush. They are humanity's enemy, and so I shall defeat them.
Yeah, even though strong my roster is,
You want me to get on it?
we could effectively kind of mix and match my team,
This was.
and I can pretty much put whoever I want to. Speaking of which, if we're going to do a story battle, let's see, alright, where is it? Here we go. Excuse me. If anything, we can showcase skill burst animations we haven't shown off yet.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful. The bubbles will. Everybody get ready.
So, for example, yeah, we'll stick with the current team.
It is not becoming to rush.
If anything, I'll potentially show off other burst animations, either in this chapter or a later point.
Let us get off to a beautiful start.
Ah, so we may be getting the cutscene after this.
Tell me the story of victory! Down with those who threaten the kingdom. This way, Commander. There's no need to hesitate. Now is the time of displaying beauty and temple. Wait a moment, then see.
Yeah, figured I should get, figured I'd showcase the animation without the obscurity of the lobby menu.
King's duty.
Clear. It's a clear shot to the research facility from here. We're well stocked with supplies. Things are looking good. There is something, however, that I'm curious about. Are NIKKEs allowed to engage in operations on the surface without a commander? Huh? I don't remember ever doing that. Then what about conducting corporate espionage to spy on another squad?
It's completely forbidden.
So they say. Anyway, what's our next move, Rappy?
Show yourself.
Someone's been following us?
If you're not out here by the time I count to 3, I'll open fire. 3, too.
Ugh, what a killjoy.
Aha! Papillon. That's right. Birmingham, that other pretty much snake in the grass when it comes to the deputy chiefs, sent her to follow us.
I was going to come out when the timing was right.
Yeah, who knows when the heck she will actually get released from NPC jail. I mean, at this point, it may not happen, but though, well, I say that, but Kay was released from NPC jail, so there's maybe a chance for her, but who knows?
Not when there are all these irksome bees buzzing about.
Hey, aren't you the one always trailing behind burning gum?
Pretty much.
That's me. Thanks for noticing.
What are you doing here?
As if you had to ask. I'm here to lend a hand, of course.
Mm-hmm. Means that Birmingham sent you, and given our last encounter with him? Yeah, I don't believe that for a minute.
If you want to help, how about fixing our dorm which your superior laid waste to?
Sorry, I'm afraid that's out of my purview.
Didn't Burning Gum put a hit out on us before?
Yep. He did so, he did so back when he was more or less scheming to try and get Marion.
You ought to compensate us for emotional distress.
I'm very disappointed in you all. We're all paid employees working for the same people. You really ought to be more trusting of me. Honey, everybody's ganging up on me. Why don't you put a stop to them? I thought you'd want to defend my honor.
Sorry. But I don't think I can help you.
What are you really doing out here? Are you conducting surveillance? Or trying to turn up information on Marion?
Now, don't get your stinger in a tangle, busy little bee. Fine, I can see none of you are in the mood for repartee. You asked if I wanted information. That's precisely what I'm after. If not that, then what else? At this point, it's about all you can offer me. You don't have a problem with that, do you? After all, sharing information isn't a one-way street.
What are you getting at?
Let me put it this way. If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. If you do that, you might be able to receive some top-secret information about a certain deputy chief in the process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd be scratching our back looking for a place to put the metaphorical knife.
So let's say... what's a good example? Ah, got it. The fact that there are 0 survivors on the surface. That's a bald-faced lie.
Actually, you know what? Given the context of the Stellar Blade collab, that actually kind of makes sense. Given, well, at this point in time, given this time that I'm experiencing this chapter for myself, and I haven't seen the cutscenes of this chapter till now, that statement pretty much does make sense, given the fact that I experienced the Stellar Blade collab in NIKKE a little bit before this, and we did meet pretty much a lone surviving human on the surface, Herman.
In truth, there's a lost utopia where humans have gathered and are living quite happily. Were you not aware of this? The suits at the Ark have known about it for a coon's age.
You mean someplace other than the amusement park?
Amusement park? What's she on about?
I'm wondering the same. So, either spill the beans, keep talking, or how do we know you're telling the truth? I feel like the second one, and honestly.
So you want confirmation? What's in it for me?
It's certainly tempting. But we have to keep our mission strictly confidential. We don't want any leaks. It should be okay if we keep it between us. How about if we use some kind of secret code? Nice! Let's do that. From now on, our code name for our destination is Sewage. As for the item we're after, we'll call it Cartridge Case.
You do realize I can hear everything you're saying.
Yeah. That definitely makes sense.
Alright, not
Encounter.
the bubbles will show us the way.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give. You want me to get on it?
But as far as I'm aware, the place I think she's referring to,
Victorious.
given the chapter's name, would have to be Eden.
You want me to get on it?
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
Okay, so... there's that pair to the left. And if I had to guess, there's probably a Lost Relic over here. So, we'll go to the left, take care of these two, search over there, and then we'll come back here, take care of these two, and move that way.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go.
Yep, and I spotted the sparkle of that one. Some credits.
Encounter.
It is not becoming.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
But yeah, given my
Not that.
more or less time constraint at the moment when it comes to gathering gems, it's definitely helpful that they include the quick battle feature, like I already mentioned before. Okay, so this is Peripetea? Peripetea? I guess? Not sure.
Will show us the way.
It is not
Oh,
becoming to
there's
rush.
another one nearby.
Slowly. You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Maybe it's on the other side of the gate? Hard to tell from this angle.
Show
Oh,
us the way.
never mind. For a moment, I thought it was on the other side of the gate, and I was trying to look for the particle effects.
All right, not there.
There we go.
Moving to the designated
That pretty much looks like a subway entrance. Okay, so back over here to take care of these two.
That didn't come out right. Coming. It is not becoming. What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
The bubbles.
Encounter.
All right, not securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. You want me to get on it? Oh, wait,
Encounter.
The bubbles will show us story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Okay, there's one near this road sign. Aha,
that didn't come out right.
nice. Okay, we almost have half of them. Anything over here by chance? Nope.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come.
I will turn everything. The bubbles will show.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. You want coming?
Alright, so for this next one... you know what, let's do a little team experimentation. Or more or less kind of do a more or less a freestyle kind of a team.
Go, Commander.
So let's see, whose burst animation have I not shown yet? Well, we haven't shown Quincy. So I think for this battle, I'll bring along Quincy, Skate Queen. Yeah, we'll probably get only one burst 3, given how strong my roster is.
Are you planning on attending class, Commander?
We'll bring Marciana, because I haven't shown hers on screen.
Wherever you go.
Along with DK the wife. And then
Let's go.
let's showcase. What else have I not shown on screen? I'd say. Now I think I've shown maidens on screen before.
I'll go with you.
Don't believe I've shown graves on screen. And I know I haven't showed Red Hood's burst animation.
You expect me to go out in
But more specifically her original burst animation.
Rappy. How much further until we reach the sewage?
About 1.2 kilometers.
And what's that in American?
Nearly there.
Is all of this really necessary?
I mean, I'm pretty much gonna make that joke every now and then because when kilometers are brought up, because yeah, I don't know off the top of my hand the conversion. So
Absolutely. Security is of utmost importance.
Let's not do this. How about an open exchange of information? Both sides. One question, one answer. What are you all looking for? No, wait. First, tell me about sewage.
have you looked in the sewers?
It's where sewer water flows from?
Yeah, pretty much kind of akin to what I was saying.
Are you for real right now?
Yeah, because we don't trust you yet.
It's a place where heretics are created.
What? Is that true?
Nope. It's actually an engineering lab where they've managed to replicate the corruption codes for raptures.
You're not pulling my leg again, are you?
So, if they replicated the corruption code there, then would that potentially mean that Red Shoes was potentially involved at some point?
Yep.
Given the fact that I believe she's pretty much the origin of the corruption code to begin with. Given, of course, the context of Old Tales.
Fine. Let me just ask one thing. Are you not curious about the information I have? It's about the survivors up on the surface. We're talking about people who have managed to thrive for decades in an environment where not a single inch of land has been recaptured in the Ark's entire history.
Of course I want to know more.
Then why are you doing this to me? I'm trying to reach a compromise here that will benefit both of us. Can't you give me something to go on? Anything?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
If we tell you what we came here for, your superior will only try to take it away from us. Correct. Pretty much, if we were to more or less let our guard down and tell Papillon anything, she will pretty much relay that information to Birmingham, and then in turn, his greedy little mitts will pretty much use whatever we find to pretty much fit his own ends, or to fit his own ends, suit his own means, etc. Birmingham is pretty much one of the deputy chiefs of the Ark who cannot be trusted. Him and Doban.
But even if that happens, it would all be in mankind's best interests.
Sorry, but that's something we can't get behind. Not Master, nor any of us. Believe that Marion should be dissected, even if it is for a greater cause. Well, it's not like we'll be able to keep it much of a secret once we reach the coordinates anyway.
True, because pretty much all it will take is getting a look at the location.
We gotta scout this new route as well. Have to do some quick maintenance.
Hold on a moment.
Target eliminated.
Time for class to begin.
I'll snatch it in the blink of an eye. I'll take that.
Hold on a moment. Target eliminated.
I'm going all out.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps? Pay attention in class.
There we go. Might as well show off Graves and Reds. Or Graves and Red Hood's
Back
bursts.
to our daily lives. Cinderella will be waiting for us.
Oh, subquest. Oh, the research group again. Hello, Commander. We've got the latest location for Vault Jr. Where is it? Somewhere with thick vegetation and a thriving ecosystem. Vault Jr. is primarily powered by solar energy. If it's under that dense canopy, there won't be enough sunlight for it to get a sufficient charge. However, moving to that location shows that Vault Jr. must be primarily motivated by a desire to consume more food. Having said that, Vault Jr. technically does not require a sustenance to operate. That leads us to believe that these latest movements are a result of his instinct. Instinct? Yes. I'm sure you're wondering what instinct a robot could possibly have, but we may have unknowingly managed to reproduce instincts into a mechanical device. If this turns out to be true, this is an astonishing revelation. It means we're one step closer to creating actual life. Tell me the location. I see that you're determined. I like that. I'll send you the coordinates shortly. Whether you capture or eliminate Vault Jr. is a decision I leave to you. On second thought, capture it alive, if at all possible. We hardly want such valuable research to go to waste. Okay. Looking forward to you bringing me good news. Ooh, getting 50 gems. Nice. Uh-huh.
Coming, honey. Follow me.
Now, of course, given the fact that this is, more or less a side battle, we're not going to be able to do any,
You want me to get on it?
we're not going to be able to, more or less, we're not going to be able to skip them. So for now, we'll do this.
It is coming. It is not becoming.
So we can get through these two battles fast and then finish the mission. Oh, leader's here. There it is. Yeah. Pretty much looks pretty much similar to Volt. Though differences aside from the color is also the fact the eyes and ears are different. You guys are so noisy. Should we destroy Vault Jr.'s locator? Ah, Senti is here too. Good idea. If we do that, they'll think it's dead, and we won't have to waste any more time chasing this thing all over the place. But where are orders to capture it? We could tell them it was killed by Rapture, and be none the wiser. True. It's the research team's fault for not tagging along. Exactly. Lear, Senti, can you deactivate Vault Jr.'s locator? I'm not sure. This is pretty high-tech stuff. Still, there might be a way. I'll have to take a closer look. How long will it take? 5 minutes, tops. Let's have a look-see. This is a really unusual layout. It looks like it's rebounded from the power source. Sorry, but this may take longer than expected. Okay, take your time. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Take care of those raptors for me. What are you talking about? I detected raptors coming in from afar. Oh, of course. Rappy looks towards where Senti is pointing. While the raptors detected up ahead. You can see those all the way from here. I've got eyes like an eagle. My sense of hearing is pretty great too. Yeah, and the loudest voice known to man. Thanks. Quit jabbering, will you? Commander, I'll go head off the raptors. Just be careful Volt Jr. doesn't get caught in the crossfire. Roger.
May the Creator bless us.
Okay.
Whoa.
Thankfully, the battle center this time around is short.
Tell me the down with those who threaten the kingdom. Go forth! Must remain
Yeah, fun fact. I'm actually, I believe with a couple of the towers, I'm dealing with that particular battle scenario, and, like, I get close to getting past it, but then I still end up, pretty much running out of time before all the raptors are effectively defeated. More or less before the raptors are defeated long enough for us to capture the location. So, more or less I'm gonna have to make my team stronger so I can actually progress and actually climb up further in the towers.
Let's go, everyone! Please wait a minute.
Like, with the tri-towers specifically, this kind of battle scenario is easily one of the most annoying. It especially doesn't help when they have certain raptors spawn in that are pretty much that either pounce on you, on your team, or are essentially what I refer to as snipers, where they charge up a singular beam attack that pretty much, even with how strong my roster is, they can effectively, well, at the stats they are in now, they effectively can one-shot one of my team members with that charged up attack.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Aha, there you are. Hidden pretty well, weren't you? Time to say goodnight. Yeah. The locator pumps out and falls to the ground, shattering into several pieces. Looks like you got it. You're free to go now, buddy. Are you sure you can live up here by yourself? Lucky it looks like the raptors aren't interested in you, but the surface is still a scary place. Not to mention lonely. You want to come with me? Volt Jr. begins running laps around the surrounding area. After a while, it stops and stares at the leader. Okay, looks like you know your way around this place. I suppose it makes sense why you like it here so much. No enclosed spaces, nice open sky. Alright, do as you wish. I can't have you wandering around homeless though, so I'll build you a nice little house. Do you say we're making a house? Don't worry, we'll have it done in no time. Alright. A while later, voila! How do you even do that? We're out in the middle of nowhere, and you made an entire doghouse. You do realize that Volt Jr. is a robot, right? Do you really think he needs a house? If anyone needs a proper house, it's us. Ah. Didn't I remind you that don't say that on the surface? Ah ha ha. Houses are a testament to when and where we lived at a certain point in time. We should build one. We should build them one. That's right. Go live your life, little guy. You can consider this territory officially yours. Volt Jr. starts licking at Leader's hands. That tickles. Volt begins to lick Leader as well. Come on, you two, cut it out. That's cute. Alright, so let's see what they have to say. We lost Volt Jr.'s signal a while ago. Did something happen? It crossed paths with a rapture while it was trying to run away from us. That's too bad, but no matter. We have all the necessary materials to make another one. I'm curious, however, did anything out of the ordinary occur during the mission? Nope. Very well. At any rate, your hard work is appreciated. Cool. So that should be it for the missileless research.
The bubbles will show us the way!
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly. Everybody get ready. It is not becoming to rush. I will go. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Looks like there's one right over here. But yeah, we have to get to this spot in order to get there. So we gotta get through here to get to the teleporter here, which I'm assuming that button opens.
Moving to I will turn every...
You want me to get on? Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
All right,
not counter. Moving to the designated location.
Looks like we caught a break. Sewage security is down. Maybe things will go more smoothly this time around.
Let's not count our eggs before they hatch.
Exactly. I was pretty much just thinking that because you definitely don't want to say certain phrases that could essentially jinx it.
The fact that the security systems have been disabled could mean someone has already been here.
Something smells fishy, and it ain't the sewage.
Enough with the sewage bit. I already know it's the research center. You can stop using that stupid code word.
Sorry. Guess we just got used to it.
Where's the cartridge case?
If the layout of this place is anything like a regular research center, we'll have to go up a few floors.
All right, let's go get ourselves a cartridge case. Oh yeah!
Do you two have hands in your pants or something?
May the Creator bless us.
Well, I guess you could say they're a little excited.
Tell me the down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Guide us all to the light!
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
The bubbles will show us the way!
Encounter.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go. Securing victory for their subjects is a key. Right, not there. I knew that.
It may be behind this rapture.
It is not becoming to. Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Moving to the designated location.
You want me to get on it?
Oh, there it is.
That didn't come out right.
There we go.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Yeah, aside from completing stages, getting all these lost relics will also yield some gems.
The bubbles will
Specifically in sections like, say, the jukebox or the lost relics section of the command center.
Moving to the designated.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Die Hard. No relation to the movie.
All right, not there. I knew that.
I will turn everything into bubbles.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
And apparently we're getting a piece of tier 9 gear. Though, given how I'm able to pretty much farm the EX intersection at this point, getting tier 9 is not all that hard. Upgrading this stuff, on the other hand, that's where it gets a little more difficult.
This cartridge case you guys are after. Is it Vapaus?
Yep. What? Drax, did I just reveal something I shouldn't have?
No, you're fine. You seem to know an awful lot about Vapaus already.
Honey, come here and look at this. Unlike some people, I'm willing to share certain information.
I work towards Papillon. In Papillon's hand is a tattered piece of paper. It is a research report.
Here.
Papillon grabs my finger and points to a certain paragraph.
Check this out.
Test subject 1RHX. Tentative name, blood type holder, or blood type holder. Conclusion, a unique substance has been extracted from the subject's blood. Injecting the aforementioned substance into the heretic Anichiro? Cinderella. Resulted in the eradication of all nanosubstances inside the subject's body. Yeah, this is dealing with Cinderella. So this is actually... So, in terms of the campaign chapters, this is technically the first hint that we receive about Cinderella. Though I believe in terms of outside of the campaign, I want to say the first hint of Cinderella was with Red Ash. But in terms of the main campaign chapters, this is our first more or less information on Cinderella. This substance has been named Vapaus.
Sounds like we're in the right place. Heretic. Anichiro. So, Modernia isn't the only heretic in the world?
Of course not.
How many more are there?
Well, given what I do know, let's see. We do have, there's NVIDIA, and then there's, let's see, there's NVIDIA, though she may be gone by this point in terms of Last Kingdom. There's her, then there's, Leviathan, then there's Behemoth, pretty much, one of Leviathan's friends, I believe. Then there's another heretic that was revealed with the most recent chapters that were dropped during the 2.5 anniversary. And then there's Nihilister, who's actually coming up. So technically 5, I think, at least.
Nice try. You're not getting anything out of me until you cough up some information first.
How about that? Suddenly I'm not so curious.
I figured as much.
I keep reading the data. Sample extraction, 10 milliliters, a total of 12 samples. Storage location, Research Center, Building 9, Room 503.
Building 9. That's close to us.
Let's go. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that we found a document talking about Cinderella here, of all places.
Target confirmed. Commencing operation.
Because I doubt this is the same place to where Cinderella was captured and more or less experimented on. I don't think this is the same place.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
And also, after we clear this chapter, we'll actually unlock the next lost sector.
All right, not there. They are humanity's enemy.
Moving to the designated location.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Do you want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Everybody get ready.
The bubbles will show us the way. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Ah, there it is.
Do you want me coming?
Moving to the designated location.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Encounter.
All right, not there.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Another way.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Coming. The bubbles will show us the way.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Moving to the designated
I will turn every... Do you want me to get on it?
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Do you want me...
Coming. It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Over here! I found the cartridge case! Inside that freezer? Why is it so big?
Let's see what's inside. Everyone's sprinting eagerly towards the freezer.
There's a case for a flask to be inserted. There are 12 slots, and 11 of them contain empty flasks inside. The other one is empty.
Were we beaten to the punch? I hate it when that happens.
Something doesn't feel right here. The security system was down when we arrived.
I'm not detecting any heat sources from raptures.
What if it isn't a rapture? Papillon might have been just a cover, while Papillon Mark II was really following us.
Please, if anything, that'd be a blessing.
The wall behind us shatters.
Enemy sighted!
I knew something was up.
Isabel, cover the commander.
Oh. So this is when they appear. Okay, so I kind of know about these guys. this is more or less another squad that actually has Pilgrims as part of the squad, as part of their team. There's Isabel, this one over here, to the leftmost side of the image. And then aside from her, then there's Haran, this one here in the middle. And then this one up here is Noah. They're pretty much 3 of the other Pilgrims who I have not gotten in the roster yet. And also they are, well, aside from Noah, Haran and Isabel are probably 2 of the pretty much like lower tiered Pilgrims in the game. And then of course this silver haired gentleman here is, I believe his name is Johan. Yeah, there's a better look at Isabel. In other words, or also known as Gogo Gacha's wife. And I say Gogo Gacha's wife because, yeah, there's pretty much a running gag that, or pretty much a well-known fact slash lore when it comes to Gogo Gacha is that with his luck, anytime he was getting Pilgrims, I believe he got Isabel pretty much multiple times.
Be good and hold still.
Haran, tie up the NIKKEs.
Crows, attack.
Noah, block all escape routes.
My favorite.
One of the NIKKEs has seen a whole new pair of sturdy shields.
Pilgrims? What's going on here?
You don't get to ask questions. If anything, you should be apologizing. Bursting in here and trying to steal what others have worked so hard to find. Wait a minute. Are you talking about Vapaus?
Maybe you're not as dumb as you look. Commander Johan. What should we do with them?
Yep. Say hello to Johan. A man walks towards me.
I'm going to ask you some questions.
I know I have heard that voice before. It's a very similar voice, but I can't quite narrow down the character who would have that voice, but I'm trying to think who would have a similar voice. He almost sounds similar to Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. It might be the same voice actor, but I don't know.
If you want to live, I expect proper answers.
Oh shit. Now that I hear it, yep. It's Eren Yeager. Though, unlike Eren, he's not a pretty much genocidal maniac. If anything, he's pretty much just a hotshot commander who's, I guess, kind of stuck up in a way.
Who are you? Not answering.
Yep, and there's Isabel. Isabel's weapon begins to vibrate ominously. I'm a commander from the Ark.
Good. Next question.
Johan pulls out a flask of Vapaus.
You say you're a commander from the Ark. You could stay burrowed underground, safe from harm. This is an item used to kill heretics. Why on earth would someone like you want this?
To liberate the NIKKEs.
What are you on about?
Vapaus destroys the nanomachines inside a heretic's body. In doing that, it disrupts their regenerative abilities. So, if you were to use this on the NIKKEs inside the Ark...
You could remove their nymph, freeing them from the endless cycle of resurrection, liberating them. I see now. All right, last question. Which do you think is more important? The liberation of NIKKEs, or recapturing the surface?
Liberating the NIKKEs.
Is that right? Then I believe we're done here.
I think I'm getting a slight echo. Give me a second. Okay. Did a quick reset of OBS, so it should be good now.
You may die now.
Oh, his eyes are glowing. Johan grabs my neck without giving me time to react. And with a strength bordering on superhuman, he throws my body through the hole in the wall.
Commander!
No, I can't reach.
Yeah, and that's Noah, who pretty much among the Pilgrims is also known as the Gremlin. Noah's shield blocks Rappy from reaching me.
Where do you think you're going? It may not look like much, but there's no shield in the Ark stronger than mine. Your puny little bullets won't put a dent in it.
Yeah, that laughing animation of hers is pretty much one of the reasons why she's known as the Gremlin.
Damn you!
She's right. I can't even put a scratch on it. What should I do?
What else? We plow our way through that thing no matter what it takes.
As Johan stares at me plummeting down, he tosses a flare out the window.
Leave the rest of them to the Raptures. We're going back to Eden.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, from what I do know with this first impression, he does act like pretty much a dick, yes, but
Let's go, everyone!
but he does end up being an ally later on. I at least know that from clip sizing.
The main standing. Tell me the sound with those with red up ahead. Commence firing. I'll do my best. Cheer me on!
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
There it goes. Oh, EX stage.
The bubbles will show us the way.
They are humanity's enemy.
And you want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Alright, so our level is cut in half, so... Or, not in half. It's cut down to 200, so let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, sinister.
Tell me the door down with those who threaten the king. Please guide us all to the light.
And just like that, 300 gems are ours.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now? Moving to the designated location.
There we go.
Bubbles will show us the way.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Alright, any lost relics around here?
Show us the way.
Nope.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Encounter.
Speaking of which, we have 4 left.
I knew that.
Securing victory for their subjects it is not.
I will turn every. You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Commander, the disruptive elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
Let's see. I believe the next chapter Yeah, Fire Dragon. Yeah, that's going to be the debut of Nihilister.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
And that's going to pretty much be arguably our, one of our progression walls. But yeah, the fight against Nihilister is going to be one of our major progression walls, aside from, of course, the boss later on being Mother Whale.
Are you okay?
You weren't.
Sorry for being so rough back there. I know we've met before, but considering you're in my neck of the woods, allow me to introduce myself properly. My name is Haran.
Yeah, Haran definitely has a very unique design when it comes to the Pilgrims, especially Johan's squad of Pilgrims. But as far as I know, Haran is not exactly like high-tiered when it comes to her overall capabilities.
I'm a pilgrim serving Eden, a sort of sanctuary up on the surface.
Why did you save me?
No real reason. Just felt like it, I suppose. Gotta entertain myself somehow.
Your commander wanted to kill me.
That he did. But I wanted to save you, so that's that. We try not to get too involved in other people's affairs. So long as we're willing to face the consequence, we're free to do as we wish. That's our rule.
Pretty stark contrast from the Ark.
Very much so. But then again, if the rules were the same as the Ark, how could we call this place paradise?
Did you say paradise?
That's right. It's a sacred place on the surface where NIKKEs and humans coexist peacefully. If you think a NIKKE defying her commander due to her changing her mind is wild, then just wait till you get to Eden. You'll see stuff way crazier than that. What do you think? Would you like me to take you there?
So is your commander there too? Or before that, I want to reunite with my squad. I think this one.
Very well. I'll leave you here then. I've already done my part by saving you. Your squad mates are no concern of mine.
Then again, the odds of a human surviving on the surface unescorted are slim. I understand your concern for your squad mates, but it might be better to stick with me for the time being. Whatever you say.
So, you've made up your mind? Follow me then. Try to keep up.
So I guess in a way the choice kinda didn't matter, but I'm sure the dialogue for that would have been potentially different if I chose the first one.
The power of my prayers are tell me the story of down with those who threaten.
Now is the time of true unity.
Cheer me on!
But of course, I can't help but be concerned for Rappy and Niece and Neon.
Tell me the story of victory! We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope. All right, not there. I knew that.
There we go. 3 more to go. Let's see. One is over here. I know that. Yeah, right there. And then the other 2. There's one right there. And I assume the other one is either over here or potentially somewhere here in the back corner.
will show us the way.
They are humanity's enemy.
All right, not there. I knew that.
What a truly beautiful story this it is.
Everybody get ready.
The bubbles will show us the way. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Moving to the encounter.
Oh, there it is. It's right along this
It
path.
is not
Cool.
becoming to securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
You want me to get on it? Wait, that didn't come out right.
Exeter.
All right, not there. I knew that.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Peripeteia scenario version. Now, if I had to guess, either a EX stage or a side mission may appear in this little, pretty much cul-de-sac-like area.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Everybody get ready. All right, not there.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Moving to the
Everybody get ready.
moving to the designated location.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope. All right, not there. I knew that.
I'm sure there's a purpose for unlocking that shortcut.
It is not becoming to
Encounter.
You want me? The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
They are humanity's.
The bubbles will. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
All right, not
They are humanity.
You want me to get on it?
We should find out potentially after these next few battles.
I shall suppress them swiftly.
And yeah, when it comes to Nihilister, as long as I can metaphorically use a team that's strong against fire to potentially deal with her, or potentially just use a very good structured team.
That's much better. You can come out now.
You're quite strong.
As I should be. Only the strong survive up here. You won't get to the top of the food chain by being weak, that's for sure.
Is Commander Johan by any chance?
As strong as I am. You of all people should know, considering that knuckle sandwich he gave you. At first, he was a weak human, much like yourself. But then he swapped his broken bones and tattered skin for mechanical parts.
Huh. So he had cybernetics implanted in him?
He even managed to cover up all the gaps resulting from the surgeries. Before I met him, I thought all humans were doomed to be prey for all eternity. Thanks to him, I've come around slightly on that.
What made him do this to himself?
He's obsessed with reclaiming the surface. The thought of it has consumed him entirely, more than anyone else I've seen. For him, reclaiming the surface will never come to pass if it's left to bureaucrats pontificating over it during their lunch meetings. The sunshine, the smell of the grass, the flow of the water, and the windswept valleys on a breezy day. He intends for all of it to come to pass by his hand alone. Achieving this is his entire purpose in life. He's willing to do anything to make his dream a reality. Now, let me ask you something. Are you not a commander, sent from the Ark to recapture the surface as well? Yet, even with Vapaus within your grasp, you claimed you'd use it instead to liberate the NIKKEs. What if, as a result, a heretic survives and threatens your precious homestead and its people? What would you do then?
Put everything I have on the line.
And does that include...
Yes, my life.
How disappointing. If there is anything of less value than a human life, I do not know of it.
She says that, but I don't know. Oh, lovely dream again. Hello, Commander. Sending good vibes to everyone in the Ark. It's me. Lovely dream. Have you been? How's the rain coming along? It's coming along quite nicely. No hellos or anything. I like that in a person. You're perfect for the lead role. That's precisely why I contacted you. That footage you sent us last time was sublime. We were able to cut it together into a thrilling combat scene. However, this next scene has been a bit of a slump. It's the last major story beat left, but I'm at a loss as to what to write. If I want this drama to be a hit, the ending must be perfect, and I can't write a single word. If anyone from our legions of fans catches wind of this, they'll be devastated. I don't think that many people are worried, or I'm afraid I'm devastated. We'll humor them. You don't say. So you're a fan of my work as well, are you? With that being said, I was hoping you could help me carry this latest show over the finish line. If you could send me any new footage that you shot, I feel like it might give me a burst of inspiration. What kind of footage are you looking for? Piqued your interest, have I? Well, allow me to set the scene. After being attacked by the Raptures, the commander falls unconscious on the verge of death. The NIKKEs watch the commander fall, tears streaming down from their faces. It was an honor to be your commander. No, Commander, the honor was all mine. And then a tearful farewell kiss. A kiss? That came out of nowhere. Hardly. A love story isn't complete without a kiss to seal the deal. If you say so. I'm glad you see things my way. This is a climax I've been building up to all this time. So please try and capture some interesting footage for me, Commander. Oh, and conveniently it's right next to the EX stage.
Do you want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
They are humanity's enemy.
Moving to the designated.
So unfortunately, we'll have to get through this little side objective first, and then we can do the EX battle.
Encounter.
Do you want me to get on it?
They are humanity.
Bubbles will show us the way.
Yeah, so I think number 3 there is first. Hopefully the battle scenario is short. Means that we can't skip them.
I'm not alone. We're all in this.
Of course.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
It is encounter.
Do you want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Alright, last one of the side mission.
Right, not there. I knew that.
May the Creator bless us.
But yeah, ideally the goal when it comes to getting the summer version of Dorothy, if I do get lucky, and I'm able to actually get her early on before I essentially run out of vouchers and gems, then I can save the remaining vouchers and gems for the other banners, like Summer Eleg, Rosanna, Sakura, and the upcoming banners for the tactical upgrade versions of Unwa, Emma, and Vessi. But yeah, luck will definitely have to be on my side when it comes to pulling for Dorothy. And if I manage to beat the odds, and I do get Dorothy within a minimal amount of pulls, I'll be happy. Because as long as I can get at least one copy of Dorothy, then I'm pretty much set. Because if I can get one copy of her, then I'll pretty much be good there, and then I can focus on doing pulls and gathering gems and resources first, then doing pulls for the others. Such as, of course, the summer versions of Eleg, Rosanna, and Sakura, potentially the tactical upgrade Absolute Squad, and then of course the rerun of the other limited seasonal NIKKEs that will be dropping, I'm assuming, periodically throughout September. A kiss? What good will that do? Personally, I wouldn't get any inspiration watching something like that. Who's going to play the NIKKE? Not me. Me neither. It's nothing personal, Commander. It's just that... Too late, the damage is done. Or don't worry, I understand how you feel. Yeah, I'll be sympathetic. I will do it. Let's get this over with. Okay. Anise, you're in charge of recording. Yes. Hitting record on 3, 2, 1. Anise turns the camera towards Rappy and me. Commander! It was an honor to be your commander. Don't let the Raptures know of my death. I won't. The honor was all mine. Rappy lowers her head, allowing her long hair to cover my face. Wow, that was the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. Totally lame. Ugh. You think this will cut the mustard? We did what was asked, so it should be okay, right? I think it's time we head back, Commander. Yes, let's go. Commander, I got the footage you sent me. Perhaps I'm overthinking things, but I didn't sense any emotion coming from your co-star's eyes. That's because she's so overcome with grief. Ah, I see. In moments of true despair, sometimes even tears won't fall. Now that you mention it, the more I watch this footage, the more emotional it seems. I've got a great idea. Racked with grief, our heroine still pushes forward, never failing her sworn mission to recapture the surface. All the while, she thinks of her dearly departed commander. But to her, the commander is not dead. For those who pass on, always live in our hearts. My goodness, what a magnificent ending. Congratulations. This is all because of you, Commander. I must hurry and write this down while it's still fresh. Looking forward to seeing it on the screen. You really are a fan of my work, aren't you? I'll be in touch when I know the air date. Until next time. Oh, that takes care of the Love Your Dream side mission.
And so our bubbles will show us.
Alright, so our level's at 200 again. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, Material H. There we go. Material H is destroyed.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Alright, we just got 3 battles
It
left.
is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Along with the last lost relic, which is right over here.
Wait, that didn't come out right.
I will turn everything. Moving to the designated location.
What a truly beautiful story this was.
All right, not
They are humanity.
moving to the designated location. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful. You want me?
They are humanity's enemy.
All right, not.
Alright, this should be the last of it, right? Let's check the mission tally here. Looks like after this, then there should be, I guess, 2 cutscenes?
They are humanity.
Moving to the designated location.
So let's take care of the boss first.
We're here.
Everywhere is a wasteland no matter where I look. This place isn't.
Of course, it's not paradise. I'm going to put you through a little test.
A test.
That's right. During our chat on the way here, I was trying to figure you out. But words alone won't suffice. For example, giving one's life to a cause is something that cannot be proven using words alone. So I, Haran, as a Watcher of Paradise, will conduct a trial that will be a true test of your resolve.
Wait, what's going on here?
Humans reveal who they truly are when faced with the death. I will help set the stage for you. Before that, however, we must first ensure the monster you're going up against is somewhat docile. Come with me, human. For the first step, your ability as a commander will be put to the test.
Oh, this one's new. Plate. Kind of an interesting design.
Tell me the down with those who threaten the kingdom. Guide us all to the light.
And like that, play is shattered.
It will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Well done. Your bravery is admirable. You have passed the first step.
What's next?
Don't rush me. I'll get to it when I get to it.
That makes me think she didn't think I would get this far. This would definitely make a kind of a nice lobby animation. As the particles of Haran spray seep into the sand, the fallen raptures inside the testing grounds are revived.
Come to think of it, this may be a bit advanced for you.
A flock of crows take flight, with spores scattering from their feathers. The spores land upon the raptures. At once, their movements become slow and jittery, as if they were malfunctioning.
That should be a little more suitable for you.
You want me to take on these raptures alone?
What? Does the idea seem absurd to you? If so, then let me posit a question for you. The paradise that you're imagining, where NIKKEs and humans live in harmony, is it a place where NIKKEs serve humans unilaterally? As humans can't even defend themselves against raptures who are already at death's door.
That's not what I was thinking.
Then prove it. Show me that you can be self-sufficient, and you'll be allowed into paradise.
I aim the gun at the raptures and fire. But human weaponry is of little use against them.
No need to worry. I knew this would happen, so I packed some items that might prove useful. Take your pick.
The moment Haran leaves the testing ground, the raptures rush towards me. So I run toward the items. The airtight rapture points its barrel at me. I fling myself sideways and manage to avoid it. A ground-type rapture rushes towards me. Pick up the grenade, toss it in the opening, and run away.
It's been 4 hours already. For goodness sake, something has to happen soon. Either kill the raptures or die. I can't look at this anymore. I'd rather watch the paint dry. I'll go make some essence. Maybe by then something will have happened.
5 hours later. The rapture's light beam points towards me. There's no escaping this. Pick and throw the oil can. The oil can explodes, sending rapture fragments flying in all directions. Pick up a shard and use it as a shield.
Still alive, eh? I go to make some essence, and this human is still surviving. Perhaps this one isn't a complete fool. But no one's luck lasts forever. This is just as boring as it was before. Crow, let's go make some witch's brew.
The next morning, the airtight rapture shines a red light. Stare intently. The ground-type rapture shines a red light. The raptures are no longer attacking. It seems their parts have been damaged beyond repair. The same could be said of me.
A stalemate. I made enough soup for 2 people, just in case. You want some?
Noon.
About time this test ended. I can't take it for much longer. You've all played your part admirably, and for that I shall give you a fitting end.
With the swing of Haran's scythe, the raptures are all topple over.
The human doesn't seem to be moving. I suppose no matter how strong one's willpower is, it won't allow you comfortably to carry a firearm meant for a NIKKE. Your turn now.
Haran lifts her massive scythe.
I will send you off as a last courtesy. What is this? Very interesting. I can't say I've seen this before. A human who has passed out standing up. At any rate, since they survived. I'll consider it a pass.
I have this sense of deja vu. When I open my eyes, someone is holding me. Haran?
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Where are the raptures?
I took care of them. To celebrate you passing the test unscathed. Continue following this path, and it'll lead you straight to paradise. From here on, you'll be on your own. Are you up to it?
I nod.
All right, then. Off you go. There's someone waiting for you. I'm sure they'll be there to greet you the moment you arrive.
Who are you talking about? Haran doesn't seem willing to elaborate any further. I walk towards paradise. Traverse the seemingly endless wasteland. Pass through the tundra with groups of wandering raptures. I climb the steep hills with crows swirling overhead. Finally, at the end of the road, there is an oasis. A lush verdant Shangri-La, resembling something straight out of a painting.
Welcome to paradise.
And there she is. Our first introduction in terms of the campaign story to Dorothy. I made it to Eden, where angels with white wings reside. Oh, Rome. Hi, Commander, it's Rome. How have you been? Just sending greetings your way, asking how you've been recently. I believe this is something you ask someone when you haven't seen each other for some time. I'm good. How about you? I'm well, thank you for asking. What's up? The restoration of the second arc is nearing completion. I just need a little help with one last thing. Specifically, something involving a camera. Can you meet me at these coordinates? Sure.
Moving to the designated location.
So yeah, definitely interesting that we're meeting Dorothy at this point, especially given the context of what's going on with the summer event. But I'm gonna take a brief little pause, and then I'll be right back, and we'll finish up with this little side mission, and then pretty much with whatever remaining cutscenes are going to be for Chapter 19. Which, if this is anything to go by, we're going back to the lobby, but I'm gonna take a brief break. We'll be right back, and then we'll take care of this, and then we'll resume with whatever remaining cutscenes are between us and Chapter 20. So, I'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, so I'm back. You know how I made mention that when I returned, we were going to see about taking care of those battles for that side mission? Well, enough time ended up passing to where it essentially became a new day, and as a result, I had to essentially refresh the game for more or less like login details or whatnot. But more or less, as a result, we got booted essentially back to the main lobby screen. So now, due to the fact that the next objective was going back to the lobby, we essentially triggered this cutscene. So we're gonna have to go through potentially this cutscene and the next one before we can go back to chapter 19 to take care of the side mission battles. So anywho, Research Center for Ground Base Eden.
Cecil.
I'm listening.
Yeah, this is Cecil. Essentially, I guess his more or less assistant at Eden. And I'm not too sure if she is a NIKKE, and if she is, then she is technically another character that's stuck in NPC jail.
We have secured Unchained.
About time. I expected someone as skilled as you to be somewhat more expedient. Bring it over here.
Johan hands the Vapaus sample to Cecil.
This is Vapaus. I'm sure of it.
Is it enough to take down Nihilister?
That all depends on you. If you can tag her with one shot, then yes. It's enough.
One shot. I almost wasted it all for nothing.
What do you mean?
I ran into a commander from the Ark at the research center. Some greenhorn with 4 NIKKEs in tow. Said they were going to use Vapaus to liberate the NIKKEs.
So, what did you do?
I left them to the Raptures to help them, shall we say, come to their senses.
Sounds like something you'd do. I wonder what's gotten into that commander's head. If they ever got one good look at the NIKKEs here, they'd know what a blessing Nymph can be. Not least of all Dorothy. She is the bane of my existence. She's always up to no good. Worst of all, she has the ear of all the other NIKKEs. Have you heard of her latest escapade? She brought outsiders to Eden without so much as a word to me.
Outsiders?
Yes, and not even 1 or 2. 5 in total. I'm willing to bet that one of them is the commander you intended to turn into rapture food. I know what you're thinking. It's a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Let's hold off for now and see how far Dorothy goes with her little antics.
Welcome. You're now in paradise. Official codename, Eden. Consider me your guide. You can call me Dorothy.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who can pass Haran's test is an extraordinary individual, capable of bringing forth great change to the surface. I always pay close attention to whoever passes.
I'm not intending on staying here long term. I'm simply passing through.
Relax. No one will force you into accepting any major missions without your consent. Now, come over here.
Dorothy reaches out.
Considering this fine weather we're having, let's take a stroll in the gardens first. Doesn't the sunshine feel lovely? This garden contains 93 types of trees, 13 different species of livestock, and all manner of edible foodstuffs. Although Eden is built in the middle of a wasteland, we've created a near-perfect replica of how things were prior to the Rapture invasion, all thanks to genetic modification and certain cultivation methods.
Dorothy picks a golden apple from the tree and hands it over.
Care to try some?
Sweet, honeyed flavor explodes in my mouth. The juice trickles down my chin.
What do you think?
So I can either say it's incredible, or I have to take this back to the Ark. I'll go with the first one.
You won't find these kinds of flavors in the Ark. Help yourself to as many as you like. This is the Central Research Facility. You remember the NIKKEs you ran into? I mean, the ones that were with Johan.
How could I forget?
I'm not sure if you noticed, but they are Pilgrims, manufactured using advanced technology. Cecil created them with her own hands in this very room.
Manufacturing Pilgrims. Sounds like Cecil is a woman of many talents. Let's go with the second one.
Her intellect is a constant source of amazement to me. Apparently, the Ark is still 50 years away from achieving this kind of technology. She even designed the optical camouflage that envelops this entire base. Last but not least, we have the lobby. You can see the entire base from here. It seems that Isabel and Noah are training in the incubator.
Incubator?
It works rather like the Ark simulation room, but it's possible to make even finer adjustments and create slightly more powerful enemies there. Actually, that's not entirely correct. When I say slightly more powerful, we're talking about the difference between run-of-the-mill Raptures and Tyrant class.
I'd say that's more than a slight difference.
Very true. However, such difficulty spikes are necessary for us. Everyone who resides in Eden must be able to fend for themselves. This even applies to humans like Cecil and Johan. In doing this, we avoid becoming like your Ark, where the few are being exploited by the many.
I assume you're referring to NIKKEs and humans?
You catch on quickly. To me, paradise is a place where there is an even balance of power, where humans and NIKKEs can live in perfect harmony. Of course, everyone has their own definition of what is just. So, what do you think? Did paradise live up to what you envisioned in your mind? I'm curious to hear how you think it compares.
So either it's exactly it's exactly as I imagined it, or it's a little different. Wonder what would happen if I say this.
Is that so? Nevertheless, it's at least closer to Utopia than the Ark, is it not?
I hate to admit it, but yes.
Well then, I suppose we can move on to more important topics. I don't know if you heard from Haran, but I have been waiting a long time for your arrival.
Why is that?
I believe you are the key to overcoming the crisis that befalls Eden.
What exactly do you mean?
The heretics. You have gone up against one of them before and won, have you not?
I wouldn't say I won, or I have. Technically we did.
Then I'll get straight to the heart of the matter. There is another heretic, a member of the Queen's elite forces. Hatred for humanity burns deep within her, and she has set her sights on Eden. Codename, Nihilister. We have had 5 previous engagements with her, and every confrontation has ended in a stalemate. Now that the Vapaus has been secured, we have a greater chance than before. But we cannot allow Eden's entire destiny to rest solely on a single bullet. According to one of my old friends, you're something of a miracle worker, someone who's achieved the impossible several times over. My hope is that you can lend us some of that expertise. In return, we can promise anything. Haran tells me that you want the Vapaus. We can give it to you. However, as you know, it is the only one of its kind. Therefore, whether you take it back to the Ark, or use it in the battle to defeat the heretic, is a decision I shall leave to you.
Has Johan agreed to this?
No, he doesn't know anything about this yet. But don't worry. I'll be able to persuade him. So, what do you want to do?
Before I decide, I have one condition.
Tell me.
My squad mates. I want them located and safe.
Are you referring to the others? That we brought to the base a while ago?
Huh. I figured that was the case. I figured that they were more or less, in a way, probably captured and then more or less taken to Eden. What? Okay, so with that cutscene done, so we do have to go to the surface, but hopefully
This way, Commander.
we can head back to where we left off in the campaign to then get the side battles over with.
Commander,
Oh. Okay, cutscene first.
you're safe. We were so worried that something had happened to you.
Honey!
Papillon hugs me tightly.
We were worried sick about you.
Yeah, and I still don't trust you.
Are you hurt? Let me kiss your boo-boos and make it all better.
I'm fine.
Mwah!
Why are you kissing my forehead?
You just said you should kiss boo-boos to make them better. I figured there was something wrong with your brain, so I thought a smooch there might help.
Very funny.
I find it funny. How did all of you...
We managed to pass that deranged test of theirs.
Uh-huh. So they were given a test as well.
Individually, I might add. That numbskull with the shield said if we managed to pin her to the ground, we could pass.
Ah. So that was Noah's test. The little gremlin.
That motor mouth was the worst part of the entire ordeal. We couldn't shut her up if we tried.
Yep. Pretty much a gremlin.
I had to take down a flying bomber. It was so hard.
I also went through the test.
What? How did you make it out in one piece? In the heat of battle, you must have turned to firepower as your savior, right?
I regaled the squad with the tale of Haran's test.
But why subject humans to the same test? What do they have against you? I don't see the point in trying to weed out people like this.
If you really think it over, I suppose I can see where they're coming from. They only want to be with those who have proven themselves. But to try and say that they're helping us by doing all this is a bit rich.
Did Haran mention her great plan to you?
Yep.
What are you planning on doing?
I'm not sure. What do you all think?
To be honest, I'm leaning towards turning her down. But if we decline, then we may lose our only opportunity to get our hands on Vapaus. Knowing you, I'm sure you're not keen on taking on all of Eden.
Right.
I guess it's decided then. If it's a heretic, we'd have to go up against them eventually anyway, right?
You do realize that if we accept their proposal, we're aligning ourselves with that psychopath Johan, don't you?
What if he tosses Master out of another window? I'd like to see him try. If he does, we'll toss him even further. I should practice my throws.
If it comes to that, I'll leave it to you. And given the fact that he is enhanced with cybernetics, given what Haran told us, yeah, that might not be so simple. soon after.
I've been told that you've agreed to our proposition?
We have.
Excellent. I have good news for you as well. I was successful in persuading Cecil about our deal. The operation to exterminate the heretic will take place tomorrow.
So either I thought Johan was the one to convince, or don't we need more time? And we'll go with the first one.
I felt it would be easier to sway Cecil. Usually when Cecil makes a decision, then Johan typically agrees. Slight disagreements are commonplace during operations such as this. But I'll be there to mediate should any such instances occur, so there's no need to worry. As a gesture of trust, allow me to bestow this upon you.
Dorothy handed over a loaded handgun.
The first bullet is Vapaus. Don't forget. Make sure you don't use it unless it is absolutely necessary.
Why are you doing this? Why give us the Vapaus? We could run off in the middle of the night and take it along with us.
It's hard to explain. None of you seem like someone who would do such a thing. Also, if something like that were to happen, we have a tracker who can take to the skies and reach Mach speed. I assure you, she always nabs her prey.
We won't run away. This heretic is our enemy as well.
I knew I could count on you. You mustn't be nervous about tomorrow's operation. We may have never won against a heretic, but by the same token, we've never lost either. Now that we've got an ace up our sleeve, I'm certain that victory is within our grasp.
Well, that should be the last cutscene. Nope, we're at chapter 20, but we need to go back. Because we're technically not done with chapter 19. Because we need to take care of these last side mission battles.
Get ready. All right, not there. I knew that.
Wow, this place has really been spruced up since our last visit. Did Rome restore this all by himself? Check it out. There's even a house over there, over to the side. One meant to be lived in by the looks of it. It's even got a bed and bath. Rome certainly did a fine job mixing and matching. I was a bit worried about this place the first time we came, but I feel much better seeing it now. Wonder what he needs a camera for, though. If I were to guess, I'd say it was to take photos. I just hope no raptures show up like last time. If they do, who knows what will happen. Commander, NIKKE. Welcome. Please come in. Repairs perfectly done. Restoration completed. It's even better than it was before. You really have a knack for this. Mighty Tools might want to recruit you. Mighty Tools? Never heard. No time to waste. Please, sit down. Hurry, hurry. Set a camera here. Hurry, hurry. Rome's in the middle. Make room, please. Why are you in such a hurry? If raptures come, explode. Hurry, hurry. Relax, you don't have to be in such a rush. Second arc, Rome can make again, but your time is valuable. You are all busy people. Don't worry about it. We're more than happy to pay you a visit. That's right. We can come whenever we got some downtime. What are we all sitting down for? Are we taking a photo? Correct. Oh. Raptures detected up ahead. Honestly, it almost wouldn't feel right if they didn't show up to crash the party. Rapture, big problem, emergency. Second arc will detonate. Would you calm down? They're just a minor annoyance, that's all. Relax. Time to show these guys who's boss.
Let us get off to a beautiful start.
Now, I do believe that Chapter 20 is when Nihilister will make her debut, her in-person debut. But in terms of the actual boss fight, I don't think that's till probably a later chapter, I think. Because if I remember seeing from a gameplay clip, I want to say her boss fight area is pretty much a volcano.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait.
Which pretty much makes sense given the fact that there is a volcano in the background with her boss fight area.
The commander.
Well, specifically the backdrop for the boss fights with Nihilister to begin with.
May all of us remain standing. Coming down with those who would threaten you. Guide us all to the light.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Honestly, with the team that I have currently, we could probably stand a pretty good chance against Nihilister.
They are humanity's
Moving to the designated location.
May the Creator bless us. Coming down with those who would threaten.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Regroup and let's go again. No, the power of my prayers are declining. We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
All right, not there. I knew that.
All right.
You want me to get on it? Oh, wait, that didn't come out right.
Under maintenance. Maintenance complete. No damaged items. Phew, that's good. I was nervous this place might sustain heavy damage. Second arc, a precious place. Disappear, none allow. Thank you, NIKKE, Commander. How come you're so fixated on taking a photo? Yeah, and with all of us in it, no less. Rome takes out several picture frames. The houses Rome went to. There was a photo of a baby crying, and another of a person smiling. Family photos? Sounds like it. Every house had similar photos. These items were essential, concluded. Want to hang pictures on the walls. But Rome do not have a family. Take photos alone, impossible. Commander, NIKKE, let's take one together. A photo of a nice memory. Sure, let's go for it. Just be sure to give us a big smile for the photo. That Rome cannot. Rome, can I be in the middle? If I'm going to be in the photo, I want to be the main focus. That is also not possible. Let's set up a timer. Okay, everybody, on 3, say firepower. I'll take the picture. Ready, Rappy? On 1, 2, 3, go. Okay? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Thank you, Commander. After hanging the pictures, the house no longer feels empty. I will look at them every day. I hope we can take more photos together in the future. Let's take another photo once we've captured the surface. Until then, take care of yourself. Alright, so that completes that. And we can collect the missions, or the mission rewards for Chapter 19 here. There we go. And also, since we completed chapter 19, we also unlocked the next lost sector. That I may potentially take care of off screen, just to more or less kind of save on time in a way. And then, yeah, I'll probably take care of that off screen, and then afterwards, then we'll see about going into chapter 20, and we may potentially be dealing with Nihilister. Maybe. Because from what I recall, Nihilister essentially, her boss fight should be a volcano, but... Aha! There's the volcano in question. So yeah, this indeed is going to be pretty much the boss fight against Nihilister as the last thing to do in chapter 20, provided there's no side mission that pops up. So, and we have the same amount of lost relics as 19, with 14 in total. But we're going to worry about making our way to that lava mountain and seeing about taking down the more or less big bad dragon dummy mummy next time. So when we return to NIKKE, that's what we're going to see about making our way to that volcano and try our luck on taking down our next heretic, Nihilister. And until then, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Take care, and I'll see you next time with some more Gods of Victory NIKKE.